my Omnia Vincit Dialectica podcast. I'm Dr. Ariel Humphrey. Today I'm going to tell you about a recent event that struck my interest, and I decided to do a little research about it because I felt like the mainstream media did not report the event well enough. At Omnia Vincit Dialectica, our goal is to look at recent times events and try to analyze them, to understand the complexity of them, the different aspects of them through a multidisciplinary approach. So we use the dialectical reasoning and the method of the complexity theory analysis to better understand those events. Today I'm going to talk about Haiti and the Dominican Republic. 1 month ago, in September 2023, a diplomatic crisis started between those two countries concerning the management of a transboundary river called the Massacre River. This river finds its source in the mountains of the Dominican Republic and then goes down into the valley and crosses the border to reach Haiti, and then later on it finishes its course into the Atlantic Ocean in the Manzanillo Bay. But in between, the river crosses the border more than 10 times from Haiti to the Dominican Republic until it reaches the Manzanillo Bay, like I said. Now, to give you some historical background, in 1929, the two countries signed a treaty called the Treaty of Peace, Perpetual Friendship, and Arbitration. Under that treaty, it is prohibited for each country to alter the course of the Massacre River in any way. So it's an international treaty, so it's binding law. Now, in September 2023, Haitian farmers, resumed the construction of a canal in the Hydropower plain, where agricultural activities are conducted, but those areas are nowadays struck by severe drought. So they need more water. They need water from the river to irrigate the crops, to be able to eat and to live, to survive. Now, the Dominican Republic is not in agreement with this, and there is no diplomatic communication at the moment between the two countries. The energy is very, very bad the blood is very bad between the two countries. Now, what was the purpose of my research? I'm going to show you a map that I found online, but I modified the map. I did not modify the map, but I added some notes on the map for you to better understand the situation. And this map, you will find it nowhere else, only at Omnia Vincit Dialectica. So, in this case study that I researched about Haiti and the Dominican Republic and this diplomatic crisis caused by the construction of a canal that diverts the river's waters to the Hydropower plain. Both countries are upstream riparian states. Now, it is true that the Haitian farmers violated the treaty by resuming the construction of that canal. However, in retaliation, the Dominican Republic decided, or at least announced, they have not taken action on this yet. They announced the construction of a Don Miguel Dam, probably a hydroelectricity dam upstream before the river crosses the border for the first time to reach Haiti, which constitutes also a violation of the treaty signed in 1929. Now I want you to have a closer look at the map so that you see all of the notes that I added to it, namely the location of where the canal is being built near the Maribaro Plain. I deducted that location from the various research that I made. I am not 100% sure about it because nobody says exactly where it's located. But from what you see on the map, this is the only place where it could be built from what I deducted. To be confirmed, however. Then I wrote planned Don Miguel Dam project at a point before the river crosses the border to Haiti for the first time, because this is where probably this hydroelectricity dam is going to be built if the Dominican Republic delivers on its threat to retaliate following the construction of the canal. The Don Miguel Dam project, which would hold water at a more upstream point, closer to the river's source before it flows for the first time into Haiti. As a conclusion, when faced with a situation like this one in Haiti and the Dominican Republic, which is a complex diplomatic crisis concerning the management of a transboundary river, to understand the situation fully, it is very, very important to understand the geography, the precise geography of the situation. Otherwise, it's impossible to understand it. Impossible. Using the help of a map with precise indications allows you to think in a clearer way, and then you'll be able to produce analyses that are more accurate. When I was doing my research, I could not find a map that was giving me satisfaction because none would make me understand the situation fully in terms of how many times the river crosses the border from one country to another until it reaches the Atlantic Ocean. Where was this canal being built? Where is this future hydroelectricity dam going to be built, perhaps? And this map and the way I added notes to it allows us to better understand a complex issue that is multidisciplinary. It's a diplomatic issue, it's a water management issue, it's a geographic issue, it's an agricultural conflict. It's also racially motivated between Hispanic people, people of Hispanic origins, and people of African origins. It's a complex issue. And again, the map is one tool amongst others to understand exactly why it's happening and how it's happening and where it's happening. At Omnia Vincit Dialectica, we try to have a cross-disciplinary approach to each phenomenon, to each recent time event, in order to better understand them, to better understand the complexity of them. Have a good day.